Hello. So I'm down. Kind of like a mixture. I don't know what you call it. It's by a train track down near me. It's only literally 5 minutes drive and a couple of minutes walk, and I leave the car on the other side of the train track. It's overgrown, but it's all right. There's loads of stuff around here. There's ponds over there. There's gorseland kind of shrubs kind of areas. There's trees areas in the back there, and I've seen a few things so far. There's reed buntings round here. They're around here quite often. I've just got a couple of pictures of one that was singing its head off for ages. It's in the tree, unfortunately. So you got the sky behind him. And I've just been doing some flying bird practice with some lapwings, the 7 or 8 lapwings that have been flying around. And I've just got a picture of a linnet. I think it was a female linnet. I'll have to check when I get back. That's been round. There's also woodpeckers round here, warblers, chiffchaffs, the usual garden birds, swift swallows. It's all right actually. This is only one of the areas, but there is another area just round the back, which I'll also go around to. I can say it's overgrown, but it's quite good. 5 minutes drive, a couple of minutes walk. What can you do? Got to come down, haven't you? It was a bit of a test today, really, as well, because my distance photos, they're not coming out that sharp, and I've got the 100-400 and Canon 80D, and I know the 100-400 is generally sharp, but I reckon everything over 20-30 foot isn't looking that good at the minute. I know the small birds and they're not really filling much of the frame, but I was kind of hoping for better. So I'm just trying different settings and different things to see whether I can improve it. I've just took the neutral lens filter off the front. I don't think that's making any difference, to be honest. I have got the 1.4 converter on, which is just there. But again, I don't think that's making that much difference. I think it works well with the 1.4, with only a tiniest marginal loss in sharpness. So it's okay. So I'm just going to try different settings and see what works. I'm also going to have a go in the garden as well, and mess about in the garden, see whether I can get things a bit better. But yeah, I mean, 10 to 20 foot, not too bad. 20 foot plus, maybe 25 foot plus is beginning to lose the sharpness. So we'll see what happens. So there is a little pond over there, as you can see. There was a couple of ducks on there just flown off. But yeah, quite varied. There's another little stream just down there below. Just down there, actually. So yeah, it's not a bad little area. And I keep coming back, I think. It's just a bit of a pain to get to. So I'm also using the monopod today, which is kind of a bit of a new thing for me. I'm getting used to it. Obviously, I used to think that you move the camera on top of the mount on the monopod, but you kind of don't. You kind of move the leg of the monopod round and pivot the camera on the bottom so that you can move around really. That's probably the better way of doing it, I've discovered. But yeah, still getting used to it. I quite like it. I didn't think I was going to use it much, but yeah, I've used it quite a bit so far. So I've got the tripod as well, but that's more for when I've got a little chair hide, which I might bring down here one day and sit for a couple of hours. But yeah, that's more for that really. So I've just moved on a bit. I'm just level. Well, I'm around the gorse area, but I'm just level with the top of the gorse, as you can see. So hopefully, I mean, if anything lands over there, then I should be able to get a good picture with all the bits and pieces in front of it, which they do come down here. Still hear that reed bunting chirping away, and he's on the top of the tree at the minute. I think that's his favourite spot, but he's against the sky, so it's not ideal. But I'll get a picture of him anyway. I've also just seen what I think was a whitethroat, but it was very far away. I mean, I did get a picture, but it won't be very good, but I'll show you anyway. Just flown off into that other tree. But yeah, it was too far away, unfortunately. That was obviously a train going past. As you see, there's also a river section just round here. I'm fairly certain there will be kingfishers down this section, but I haven't yet seen any. I think I might bring and set up the trail cam actually down here one day and see what I can find. Because nobody comes down here. It's too overgrown to walk your dogs. It's a pain to get to. So yeah, it's quiet. So I'm just going to go down this bit. Well, I mean, this grass is so long to get through. So, but it's fine. I have treated my clothes today with permethrin, so hopefully I won't get any ticks, which I'm always concerned about. But yeah, I'm going to sit down here for 10 minutes, see if anything comes down this section. So yeah, I wouldn't mind, actually, let me just zoom out. I wouldn't mind coming down here and just setting up the chair hide, and also maybe seeing whether I can put a feeder somewhere and just come down here regularly. We'll see how it goes. Back down the pond area. I would like to go down there actually and further round, but you can't see, but there is an electric fence across. So I'm going to avoid that. Obviously, I could go under it, but I don't really want to go down where I'm not supposed to. So we've just seen an egret flying past, which I got a picture of. I'm going to stay here for 5 minutes, and then I think I'm going to head off. Right, I think I'm done for the day, so I'm going to head back to the car. So yeah, and thanks to anyone who watches, by the way. I know I'm just one person out of many who makes these kind of videos and stuff, and I'm still very much learning. But you know, I do enjoy doing them. So yeah, by all means, please check back on the next one. See you next time.